Hey, what's going on, everyone? Pulley626 here. It's been a little bit since I made a video, and I'll make a video why. But I wanted to talk to you mainly about what orientation was like at Northern Illinois University. I've been to, I'm 20 years old now, and I'm going to college. I've been to quite a few orientations since I graduated high school in '09, and to be honest, this was the most disappointing orientation I've ever been to, ever. It was terrible. First off, they made us Northern for me is about an hour to hour and 10 minute drive, and you know I was okay with that cost. I was just expecting a lot. On top of that gas cost, they also made us pay $105 orientation fee, and I'm considering and I asked, can I get this waived because $105 at that time, for me, that was asking a lot of money, and I didn't really just have that to just throw away. So they said no, they couldn't waive it. All they could do is postpone the payment, and I was like, you know what? I'll just go ahead and get over with now. So I paid $105, and I woke up that morning. I'm all excited because it's the university I'm gonna go to. So I'm just pumped up. I'm like, all right, I paid $105. Let's see where they're gonna do it, because $105. I'm thinking, oh, they're gonna. I don't know. I didn't really know what to expect. I was like, oh, we're gonna get all this free crap. I know. And they said breakfast and dinner's covered. I had a feeling that breakfast wasn't going to be that great, because typically when you have go to a breakfast and it's for a large crowd, it's usually some, I don't know, it's just usually rushed. And so me and my girlfriend went and ate breakfast at McDonald's or whatever, and we got there, and the breakfast was old croissants, old donuts, not orange juice, but orange drink. It said orange drink on it, and some old coffee. So right away, you're like, oh, here we go. They opened up with some, the typical welcome to our university. It's this exciting young time for your future crap like that, and introduced us to our northern guides. I'm not going to go ahead and break it down to what we really did every day or the whole day unless you want that. I'm just going to read to you quickly what I wrote them. I actually held off on this for a week. I was like, I'm not gonna let that. I want to be that type of guy. But they actually called back today, and they were like, "So, how was your experience at orientation?" And to be honest, I couldn't name one thing. It was. I told them that. I just said, "Well, I'm just gonna read it to you what I pretty much told the person." And I said, my name's here for Johnson, blah blah blah. I'm a freshman, blah blah blah. I went to orientation, and I said I wasn't initially going to send this email, but I felt compelled. So first, I was like, where did the $105 orientation fee go to? Honestly, it seemed as though I could have made my own personal appointment to speak with an advisor and complete my class schedule, because that was basically the whole point. Not the whole point. That was all we did. We didn't meet with financial aid. We didn't see our dorms. We met with an academic advisor. Mine wasn't even there. Mine took a 2 hour lunch break, and I was the only person in my major. By the way, I'm industrial engineering. I'm industrial and systems engineering with an emphasis in management, instead of electrical. I chose that because I'll get into it later. But anyway, I was the only person there, and my advisor decided not to show up. Out of all the engineering students for the entering class, there is like 20 of us. 90% of everyone that goes to Northern is a business major. Everyone else is some BS. I'm going to do art. I'm going to study English because I like to teach. Okay, whatever. Let's see how you make it with that type of degree in this economy. But don't get me wrong. English is a great subject. Not a subject you want to major in. It's just something that you just study your ass on the side. Screw that. Make it. You go into college to make an investment in your life. You're not trying to. If you want to be a teacher, you don't have to major in a specific subject to teach that subject. Most teachers that I've known, they just got their degree in whatever, and if they felt like teaching, they just got a teaching degree later on. And teaching's degree don't take that long to obtain, depending where you get them from. But anyway, I was like, so the only cost I figured into the $105 was the donut and orange drink breakfast, our Husky gym bag. Yeah, they gave us some little cute Go Huskies gym bag. I don't really. It's over there. I don't feel like getting up, but and a complimentary lunch. All right, so let me talk about this lunch real quick. This was worse than your elementary school, your crappy inner city, low budget high school cafeteria lunch. Two options. It was chicken fingers, or it was chicken fingers and some pork, shredded pork. I don't think it was pulled pork. I don't know what the hell it was. Oh, shit. I wasn't gonna eat it. But it was like, oh, you get free drink. We got one little ass juice cup, and you're like, all right, fill it with whatever the fuck you want. And it was my turn to get in line, and I got my chicken fingers because it looked edible, and macaroni and cheese, and the thing was corn. This canned corn, whatever. You can't really do much with it. And I was like, I'm really not gonna eat this food. And I was like, can you just give me the chicken noodle soup? And it was like, no, you can't have that. And I was like, I paid $105. You gonna tell me I can't have this? So motherfucker told me I couldn't have it. I was about to throw a fit, but I didn't want to be that guy. So I just let it go. Went and sat down and ate, whatever. Let me keep reading. Other than that, we toured our future campus. Let me talk about that. For $105 night, I would say 80% of our day we spent touring the campus. And I'm like, we're gonna go here for 4 years. We're gonna see it eventually. Why am I paying you to walk around my future home for the next 4 years? And I said that. I was like, we toured a future campus which we'll be living in the next 4 years. I just felt that, and plus, most of us already saw the campus anyway. I just felt like returning a campus that was previously visited 3 times prior to my visit was a bit unnecessary and costly. Overall, I just felt it was a waste of gas, blah, blah, blah. And let me talk about this. I capped it, capital ALL, information they provided us, all the little presentations and cute little videos and welcome to Northern and all that crap, all of it was online already. And I just really couldn't get into the whatever crazy crap they were doing because I'm just surrounded by where the hell is this $105 coming from? From a little PowerPoint presentation, a walk around the campus, and some crappy lunch? I'm like, what the hell is going on? All the information they gave us was like, well, you're going to talk to your advisor later about your class schedule, and that mine wasn't even there. We got 4-year plans. Here's our athletic department that didn't talk to us, our RTC that didn't talk to us. And, you can take this class to learn your campus resources. You have to take a class to learn what your college has to offer? What kind of bull crap is that? If that's not a moneymaker, oh my God. I was like, what? I was like, oh yeah, you'll learn time management skills, you'll learn good study habits, you learn make a schedule, and campus resources. First off, let's talk about time management. Turn off the Xbox. Talk about schedule. Make a schedule. I just taught you the whole class in 3 seconds. For real, if you really have struggle with time management, look up an article. There's tons of articles online about time management, study habits, eating right, exercising healthy, how to make straight A's in college, whatever you do. If you need advice, I'm about to go through it. I'm gonna keep you updated on my GPA and how I'm doing throughout the semester, my workouts and just things that are going on. I can provide you links because I'm a big person who likes to do research. I like to do useful research. So let me keep going. I'm almost done. Sorry, everybody. It was just really irritating. I had to make a video on this one. So I said, I completely understand the importance of freshman orientation because I don't want to seem like a dick who's just complaining the whole email, whatever. For most students, the first step away from home, blah, blah, blah. I strongly feel that you're overpriced and it's not mandatory because it's not. It's not mandatory. It shouldn't be. And I was like, important information that should have been covered, that I felt that should have been covered, wasn't covered by our enthusiastic, quirky guys, because these guys are just all over the place and just so enthusiastic. Oh, welcome to Northern. It's the greatest place in the world. And the motherfuckers didn't let us ask any questions. Our tour guides, they just toured us across campus. We didn't get to ask one question until like the end, and it was like a 5-minute session. And the 5-minute session was, oh, what was your favorite movie? So we can all connect and get to know each other and our future classmates that you don't even have the same major in. Oh my God. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm ranting, but I was like, the information I would have provided, I said, all the information that you provided us was online that could have been done by some little personal research and advisors. And the information I'm talking about was like, useful information, like, because all our guides were, they were seniors, juniors, they were upperclassmen. I'm like, tips for surviving freshman year. That's something that that you kind of want to know. Little things like these are the secrets to the classes. This type of professor does this. If you ever take this class, remember this dude, and just things like that. No, you don't have to buy new books. Used books are just as good. You don't even have to buy a freaking book to borrow someone's book and photocopy the whole motherfucker. That's what I'm planning on doing. But, um, you know, and also, when they were introducing our guides, they were like, "Yo, I'm Casey, and I'm majoring in freaking finance," or I don't know, "I'm Megan, and I'm majoring in dance and theater." We learned our majors, but the motherfuckers need to. I wanted to know what's your GPA. I ain't gonna take advice from you. Yeah, you might be a business major, but if you got a 1.1 GPA, I don't really want to hear what you got to say. To be honest, like for real. Like what organizations were they a part of? If you would have told me I'm I'm Chris, I'm a education major, I got a 3, you have to have a high GPA. I got a 3.2, 3.1. I'm not president, but I'm a senior member of the freaking Pi Sigma, whatever this education and Greek club, and tell me a little bit about your career goals. Don't tell me that college was just a waste of time. Let me know you got a job when you finish. You know what I'm talking about? But like, I just don't want to know that everyone that graduates from Northern, oh, you ain't got no job, unless you major in business. So basically, I just told them what needs to be done because I just want to seem like I'm complaining, like, this is just wrong. Everything you're doing is wrong. I want to let you know this is what you could do to better it. I said do less time return to campus that we'll be walking around for the next 4 years. I kept emphasizing that. And more time going about what a normal state school orientation is like. And I said, in my opinion, that day everything should be taken care of. Like everything in your orientation, where it's a 1 to 2 day thing, it should be taken care of. I believe it should be a 2 day thing. If you really got the time, go ahead and sleep in your future dorm for a second. That's really exciting for incoming freshmen. But everything from financial aid to academic advising, your course schedule, introduction to your dorm, you should be able to see your dorm. I didn't get to see my dorm. I didn't get to see my dorm. I didn't get to see the building I'll be staying in. I couldn't believe it. We didn't get to see a department head. I didn't see my counselor, as I said before. No academic advising. And we didn't even get, I said, even a freaking complimentary Welcome Huskies t-shirt, hoodie, sweatpants, cup, hat, or something. We got a little lanyard that I threw away somewhere in our gym bag with a crap load of information in it. But it's like, just something. T-shirt, hat, little baseball with a Husky, go Husky, pencil, something. I don't nothing. I don't know. A lanyard. Every freaking one in high school had a lanyard already. Yeah, I just said I'd much rather. Yeah, and they said lunch and breakfast are going to be provided. But I really them much rather have said, what, bring money for lunch, because your motherfucking ass might not want to eat what we got. So because I'd much have rather paid the $5 for McDonald's, Subway, something they got there. And you got it's a college campus. You got food around. You have to do the shitty cafeteria food. That's just nasty. I just said and I commented on that. I said we could have ate at McDonald's, Subway, or a nearby restaurant over the rush prepared cafeteria food. And I said, please don't take this the wrong way. As stated at the beginning, I don't like to complain. And I just said, someone called me, blah, blah, blah. And I was pretty much just saying that nothing stuck out at that Northern's orientation. Nothing was a motivation that compelled me to be more enthusiastic about going to Northern. I wasn't like, man, I really can't wait to come here. It's going to be so exciting. And I said, normally orientation is one of the final decision makers for a student to officially choose that university. And I'm just saying, if I had a top 5 list, saying, I'm just saying a normal Illinois student, which would be Lewis University, Northern, ISU, not in a particular order, of course, ISU, U of I, UIC, and if you go to a crappy orientation, that's a big thing, because you finally seeing it, you finally talking to the people,